Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the Graveborn account, and it has been a while since we played some of the faction accounts. Want to collect up some loot in here, and we also want to get and try to build out Ivan. Now overall within these accounts, guys, we have 171,000 diamonds. Also looking here, I have 650 time emblems. That's right, just because we, at this point, only have the awakened version of Baden, and I'm hoping pretty soon on the Graveborn we are going to see that awakened version of Shamira, which again, fingers crossed, we are hoping to see. Saving up the diamonds, saving up the cards, even saving up a lot of the resources. You can see right here, guys, we have 15,000 elemental cores. I wish I had these on the YouTube account. 36,000 shards. We have a lot of build as well as the red chest that we have there. Again, for that awakened version of Shamira. Going to be disappointed if it's not, but I am calling it that it is going to be that awakened version of Shamira. So let's hop in here, guys. Again, we're looking for Ivan. I have already built out Edwin. We do have to add a couple more stars on him, which we can go ahead and engrave him. One more piece of furniture, but I'm thinking at this point, I'm going to save the pole coins versus getting them on Ivan, just for the simple fact that we know there's an awakened hero coming, and I want to make sure that we do have enough resources to build her out when she comes. And again, going to be disappointed, guys, if it is not Shamira. All right, so here we have 6 pulls. So we have 6 chances to guarantee those copies of Ivan, which leaves us, as always, too short from actually getting him up to that ascended level. And it does leave us 4 short of getting him built up to the 1-star, ascended with the 1-star to add the engraving on him. But you can see, guys, Edwin, we just need some stars. With Ivan, we just need some stars. And then we are all set, guys. We have all of these heroes built. I'm going to hop over. Let's do some of these summons. See if maybe we can pull some awakened heroes. Maybe we can pull some celestials or hypogens, or even some copies of Ivan, guys. If we got those 2 copies of Ivan, we could actually take him up to that ascendant. And I don't want to miss him on these accounts, because what we can do is through the desired hero system, we can pull those copies of Ivan, and then we can let it reset utilizing our diamonds, pull the copies again. So we have literally all the copies we need of the heroes as we are building them. That way we can make sure the faction accounts are staying built with the latest heroes. Now there is a copy of Palmer, guys. Still an incredible amount of utility with Palmer. There is Raku, the exact same. Still seeing him as a dominating force within the Wilder Tower. But Palmer, of course, utilization within or with the awakened version of Belinda still does work incredibly well. Now, the other factions on this account, again, I haven't built out a ton. You can see Raku is even at level 1 right now. Even looking at the Maulers, we have Anastar right here. A lot of these heroes, guys, you can see we have a ton of food, and absolutely crazy amount of food on here that we could build out, or that I need to spend time and effort to build out these heroes so we can have all of the copies. Continuing progression in the towers. As of right now, I'm not actively playing the faction accounts, just for the simple fact that the time and effort into so many different accounts has been kind of crazy. So we have cut them down quite a bit. There's another copy of Scarlet. And the final pull here, again, not too lucky with the pulls, but I'm hoping with the cards that we have on the table and the scrolls. Remember, the scrolls will pull from the wish list, where the rest of them do not. So I'm hoping 278 scrolls that we can get 1 or 2 copies of Ivan, guys. Even if we pulled some copies of Edwin, I would be okay with. There is another copy of Raku. Or seeing those awakened heroes. It seems like it's been a long time. I don't know if it pertains, if it is the same for you guys, but it seems like when it comes to summons, and I do summons across a lot of accounts, that I have not seen any awakened heroes pulled out of common scrolls or pulled out of really any place in a considerable amount of time. I couldn't even tell you, probably months at this point, that we have not seen the little glow. We keep getting elites. There's a copy of Nevi. All of those desirable heroes, if it wasn't a faction account. That's kind of the big thing, guys. We need Ivan. There's a copy of Granite. And there we go, guys. Here's a copy of Matria. Like I was just saying, we have not seen an awakened hero through regular summons, even through the companion points in such an incredible amount of time. But there it is, guys. We get a copy of Matria. Very cool to see. I love when it lights up. I love when we have the ability to get a copy of those awakened heroes, guys, because remember that saves 50 to 70 roughly time emblems, which is game changing with the cost of time emblems, guys. It is huge. It is huge if you pull some of these awakened heroes, whether it is through the superb elite stones, whether it is through the regular summons. The cost savings, they need to up the rates. Honestly, with the amount of awakened heroes that we currently have, I feel like if our rates were just slightly higher, not even going, much higher, but having the ability to build even some of the older heroes, or if we even had the older awakened heroes, so kind of the series 1 awakened heroes, if we had the ability to buy them possibly at like a discounted rate, would be another thing that I feel would be a huge game changer, guys. And there is a copy of Alna. So pretty good summons today. I am pretty happy with them. We have another star there for Mishka. Again, a lot of these heroes, guys, we haven't built on the off factions for this. Got 4 more pulls here. Can we get a copy of Ivan? I'm wondering if it is going to be none. And this happens, guys, almost every single time that I do the faction accounts. When we have a new hero, we do not see any copies of them. We have 2 cards right there. I'm going to spend my couple diamonds here just to do the 1 summon here. And a double. Oh, Thorin, and it is Naru. Unfortunately, I thought it was going to be a copy of Ivan, which would be awesome. So we're going to be too short on here. There's a copy of Grez. And the final pull in here gives us a copy of Shamira. So we didn't even see, I don't even think we've seen Edwin in there either. Like I was saying, guys, we have 26 days for the reset for Ivan. We're going to go ahead. We're going to pull the 6 copies of him in here. Means we'll have them unlocked. We'll have them built up a little bit. Then on the reset, we'll be able to get those last 4 copies that we need, giving us 2 extra, which we can pull Ivan, or we can pull some copies of Edwin. So both of them will work in this situation. Look at that. We can add a couple more stars on a few more heroes. Just need to clean up some of these off factions, guys. So 5 more in here. I'm hoping it doesn't burn through too many diamonds. Okay, that's a double. That's a good pull right there. And look at that. Back to back, guys. There's another one. 3 in a row. That gives us 4. What do we need? 1. We have 1 left to pull in here, guys. And there it is. That saves us a ton of diamonds out of there, guys. Wow. That is all 6 copies of Ivan. And of course, we're going to get some free resources out of there, out of having him and building him up. But Edwin is already built, and let's go ahead and build out Ivan. There's our 6 copies, guys. So at least we get him built up to a decent point where we can actually use him the viability. There we go. There is Mythic. There's the signature item, which we were looking for. Boom. There is Mythic Plus. And then again, we do need the rest of those guys. The Greyborns are almost complete in their entirety, which is kind of crazy. But building them out, it seems like he is having a lot of utility in a bunch of different game modes. I've been pretty impressed with him so far. Again, tested him out for a little bit. It seems like with the Awakened version of Belinda, he is doing incredibly well. Most players have said that is the most common comp that we have seen Ivan with. And with the ability to not only the energy regeneration, which again is kind of crazy. We have 530. We should be able to get enough, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take him to 30. Because if you remember, with the newer heroes, so it is 300 chests to go from a plus 20 to a plus 30 signature item. But with the newer heroes like Ivan that are released because of the heroic ship, it doesn't quite cost the same. If you think about it from a big picture perspective, when you're going through here and you're actually building them out in the advanced ship, because they're giving me a 25 chest per turn, that means it's only costing 275. So keep that in mind, guys, when you're looking at the newer heroes, when you're looking to build them out, is you're getting a rebate from the heroic ship or from the growth bundles. That way you're not spending as much on the hero. So the 300 chests that usually takes to a plus 30 signature item is now taking 275, because again, they are in here and they are available to go ahead and build, and you do get some of those chests back. Same is true with the furniture, same is true with the engraving, is you do get a little bit of a return when you build them in there from the heroic ship, which is one of the reasons I absolutely love to build them. And we have 213,000 poke coins, guys. That's incredible. That is a lot of poke coins in there. Again, I'm gonna save. We still have Baden in here, guys. We're building up Baden, and you can see we have Amelia, we have Rem, we have a lot of heroes in here that we can absolutely build and optimize furniture for. But I'm gonna save those. I am going to save the poke coins once we get that awakened version of Shamira. And again, still calling it, could be wrong. I'm hoping that at that point, 213 is going to give us enough to build out some of these heroes in their entirety and continue the progression on the account, and also getting that animated avatar frame. So in a couple weeks, we'll be able to reset. On the reset, we can finish him out, which is going to be awesome. We can add the 1 star on there. We can do the engraving for him, and we can do the exact same for Edwin, guys. Look at the Graveborn. They are stacked. We even have an extra copy of Baden, which we randomly pulled. But again, Edwin is already getting there. He's 1 piece of furniture away. Almost got the engraving on him, which would be easy to add as well. We're sitting on, what, 22 fully built Graveborn heroes, which is kind of crazy, guys. So, all right, so that'll do it for today's video. Super psyched to see Ivan and exactly where he's going to be used. So, guys, thank you guys for watching. And as always, thank you for watching.